Hello and welcome to this elective briefing on the work-based learning unit, the role of the manager. My name is Marilena Antoniado and I'm the unit leader for this unit. I would like to thank you for expressing an interest in joining work-based learning, and in the next few minutes I'm going to be explicitly going through the basics of what work-based learning is about. I hope you enjoyed. Now, this is a quite special unit. It's a quite unique unit because it is not for everyone. There is a reason why it is called work-based learning. It is about you having a job, any type of job. It could be in the public, private, or non-profit sector. And it requires you to be in employment to do the unit or do volunteering work. You're required to have a minimum of 100 hours of work experience to do the unit. And we do recognize that the COVID-19 pandemic circumstances may have imposed some difficulties. Therefore, if you think that you don't currently have a job, or if you've been furloughed, we will still be allowing you to do the unit if you have had significant work experience in the past. So if you're confident that you have got work experience that will be sufficient to help you reflect upon the role of your manager, then you can still choose the unit as your elective. So if you're in employment, so if you currently have a job, or if you have got significant work experience in the past, then this unit is for you. If you don't have a job and if you never had a job, or if you have very limited work experience in the past, I'm afraid this unit is not going to be for you. You're going to need to be in a position to reflect upon the role, the style of your manager, or if you are the manager yourself, you can do a self-reflection. If you have a job yourself, so if you're in self-employment or if you have your own business, then you can still do the unit. The unit is delivered online. It always has been. You will not have face-to-face tutorials. So if you would like to see us on a weekly basis, again, this unit will not be for you. It always has been online, and it will be having 3 live sessions per block. The unit overall examines the role of the manager in different levels, in different structures, in different sizes, and in different organizational contexts. We're going to be examining how managers learn and the principles of management development. To give you an indication of our curriculum, of our content, these are the main weekly topics. We're going to look at what managers are and what do they do in their time as managers. What is managing in different structures and sizes? So what kind of leadership styles and management styles are applicable to different organizational structures in different sizes, in different sectors, and what it's like to manage different types of workers. We're going to be looking at different managerial work theories, management and leadership styles. We're going to look at the role of the manager in relation to the psychological contract, the debate between management versus leadership, and reflect on whether your manager or yourself are more closely aligned to being a manager or a leader. And then we're going to look at the role of the manager as an agent of control. The unit is quite unusual. The philosophy of the unit is that it is delivered online only. It always has been, using synchronous and asynchronous methods. We're going to be having a live online lecture 3 times per block. And we're going to be emphasizing on the assignment, giving you the appropriate support appropriately. Then The rest of the unit is delivered via weekly online tutorials delivered via Moodle. So you're going to be having the online screencasts, which will include case studies. They will include further reading, exercises, and quizzes. And then we're going to be having our weekly online forums where you're going to be engaging in online discussions with your tutor and with your peer. Each week, your tutor will be posting a question based on the weekly topic, encouraging you to answer certain questions about that topic, reflecting upon your manager or yourself. The whole unit is work-based, so you need to make sure that everything that is covered is applied to your organization and more specifically to your manager. And perhaps the most important slide of this podcast, how is this unit assessed? We are going to be having a portfolio as an assessment, which comprises of an individual podcast, so a video, a screencast, which will be comprising of PowerPoint slides, which we're going to be audio recorded and then converted into a video. It needs to be based on the role, style of your manager. You're going to be applying and critically analyzing using management theory how your manager is motivating its staff, the workforce, how it is helping the organization to achieve the appropriate goals. And this is worth 80% of your work-based learning mark. The remaining 20% will go to your contribution, to your participation on our online discussion forums on a weekly basis. I would like to think that this has been quite informative. If you've got any further questions, please do not hesitate to get in touch. You can find my email address on the slide. So drop me an email and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you for joining and thank you for your interest in work-based learning.